Alright, welcome back people to Let's Play Shadowrun. I took some time to review the last couple of videos because I was curious as to how those voices I was doing sounded. And I figured out that, you know what, that's not my cup of tea. So I tried, but especially the female ones was really nasty. So I'm not doing that anymore. I will read the text, but I'll just use my own voice. Let's see, Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtrodden area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, living beneath the shadows of a massive corporate. All living beneath the shadow of massive corporate arcologies. What the fuck is an arcology? Anyway, for many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal. A melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are now closed, the sights, the sounds, and the smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Yeah. Oh yeah, see the thing is, I don't hear my own voice, you know? Like I hear the inside of my head voice, you know? Like the stuff that's resonating in your skull. But I have the game audio on headset. And if I pipe my own voice through it, it's gonna come out as a delay, and it makes it really fucking hard to, you know, actually, it feels like I'm constantly interrupting myself when I speak. And that's no way to go. See, join us and change the world. This is the Universal Brotherhood. Patrick. Let's speak to Patrick. I'm a little dwarf ninja there. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes at you with his completely undivided attention. Sir, you are a most beautiful dwarf, but you could be so much more. Uh-huh, I'll be going now. Yeah. I don't think, Chopper has the patience for religious mumbo-jumbo. Alright, here's Paco. Let's talk to him. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutter's gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted though. Glancing around with increasing agitation, he looks over at you as you approach. Wash yourself, little man. What you want? Are you Paco? Yeah, I might be. Who the hell are you? Right, relax, we're on the same team. I'm Chopper. I was just at the Union. Your girlfriend's gone missing, and I'm helping to find her. The tough guy's swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The Cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? What else do you know? If she's missing, you might find her. Mr. Delilah. Let's see. Ever heard of a place called Maury's Meat Market? Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat there. What, you've been rummaging through her stuff? Yeah, that shop's just down the block. What the hell would you want zebra meat for, though? Well, I don't fucking know. Do you know a fixer named Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a couple of days ago. I know, I'm sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though. So I got no reason to trade with him. To deal with him, I mean. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Trek, I know where she went. Damn, why wouldn't she wait? Damn it. Slow down, man. Tell me where she went. The Royale Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job. I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her, there is a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. Are you coming? Listen, I'll help you get Coyote back, but you better be able to handle yourself in a fight. Things might get ugly. Of course I know my way around a fight. Stevie J better be ready for a world of hurt. Paco curls his hand into his fist. Now let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. Cool. So we got a party member. For the time being, at least. Market, public market center. Let's see here. Maury's Meat Emporium. Here's Manny. Let's talk to Manny. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand features much older version of the man standing in front of you. As he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want when you know we can't afford more? Relax, man, my friend had a question. It must be Maury. Do I look like the fat old man to you? I'm Manny. Maury's my dad. And what do you want? I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was gonna come for it. Here, it's all yours now. What would somebody want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, Drek. That's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everybody talks about the pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up in the Royale. And if she never picked it up... Whatever. Want anything else? I'll be leaving now. Doesn't look like you know Coyote. Otherwise, you know, he would have recognized the thing, right? Oh, shit! Paco. Let's see here. As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God damn it. Right. Pull yourself together. Take a look. Is that her? Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her, thank God. Look, let's not hang around too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over at the victim again. It's too bad. Whatever happened here is not gonna let anything... I'm not gonna let anything like that happen to Coyote. Alright, another Reaper murder. The Reaper took her eyes. Oh shit, really? Let's talk to Officer Landers. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks the entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the very lively face of the organ grinder coroner, Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. I'm here with Coroner Dresden. To see Coroner Dresden. Who might you be? It's alright, officer. He's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Alright then, make it quick. Cool. Let's have a look here. Lying on pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. Bite marks. So what brings you out here, hot on the trail of a dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I think I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yes, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. Gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing, or at least, or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Justin scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. She worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued some way before the eyes were removed? That's the strange thing. There doesn't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body, yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I run some tests back at the lab. What about those bite marks on her arm? Ah, completely unrelated. Appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley, sometime after her death. Oof. Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of unusual explosions in the alley where Sam died. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. So, the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver, and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Perhaps that of some... probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Alright, thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the street a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure. But he could care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Dresden turns back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Stalk this elf here. Oh, he looks sinister. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, formal jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie gives him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices your approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Who's asking? The elf giggles, a strange high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I am of no consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend, the coroner. Okay. Anything else? Do you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there? Where? It's gone now, but it was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder facility we'll be taken to. Interesting. Well, there are those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep my eyes out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Thanks. Anytime. Alright, let's talk to Officer Aguirre. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's been asking who's working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre, I mean. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. I didn't need Dresden to figure out that much. He's been looking at the body, so you might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses. No luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. Okay. Do you have any leads on the Rippers that I should know about? Huh, plenty. If you ask McCluskey, but the truth is we're as clueless as you probably are. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Alright, thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold on there for a minute. You haven't put in a donation to the Lonely Orphans Fund. The Lonely Orphans Fund? Yeah, you see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list, and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out if any new orphans, any new orphans you discover. Shall we say 300 million? Even 100 million will make a big difference for an orphan these days. He makes a face. Yeah, well, some orphans have more expensive tastes than others. 200, you can take it or leave it. 100 or nothing. You're a lost man. Yeah, well, I don't really have the cash for that anyway. I'm broke. Wanna buy some BLT? I don't know, man. Stuffer Shack. Blind Lucy. Wait. The orc before you wears the standard Stuffer Shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large, crooked face does little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. I take it you knew the victim. Yeah, what's it to you? My condolences. Were the two of you close? Thanks. Sorry. We're just not used to folks being so friendly around here. The orc wipes some tears away with a dry napkin. Yeah, we were pretty close, as co-workers go. Blind Lucy and I worked here at the shack for 3 years together. Sorry, I'm saying there. Blind Lucy. Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things up to her face. But she got new eyes about a year ago. Huh. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk about it. Just call it a stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Huh. Did Lucy have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason, and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. And that all seemed to die down a while ago, though. Alright. Seen anyone strange around the store lately? See weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack. But no, nothing stranger than usual. Almost the last time you saw Lucy. Here at the shack earlier today, I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Well, I was gonna join her on the way home, but we got some last minute customers. Alright. That's all I needed to know. Thanks for your help, and sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be a part of the investigation, would you? In my own way. Why do you ask? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day, said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged in evidence storage until the 7th world awakens. I just thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it to the family. I feel like I owe them that much. I understand. Listen, stealing evidence, though, from a crime scene is a pretty serious offense. What's in it for me? Besides, I can throw through in a new union that way. Alright, cool. Thanks, friend. Let's go find the necklace. $200 million will come in handy. Oh, lean down to pick up the necklace. As you reach the necklace, a slim black lone officer boot slams down on the pavement. What do you think you're doing? Just reaching for my wallet. I'd like to make a contribution to the Lone Star Morale Fund. I see. Well, thank you for your contribution, citizen. Don't forget that necklace you dropped. The officer smoothly pockets the money and turns away. Pick up the necklace. It's an intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly, with a small turquoise stone set in its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine wood, such a rarity in the 6th world, it might be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. All right. So, at least we got 150. Stuffer Shack. Frank looks up at you as you approach. Able to find a necklace? Yup. Here you go. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I could do this much for Lucy. Thank you. I owe you. Happy to help. Cool. So, there's the Royale. Let's talk to the junkie first. Hey guy, have some extra Nuyen? Just need some Zucrozoom from the shack over there. Alright, sure, here's the fiber. Thanks, Chimmer. Let's see. How much cash do I have? I also have 14 karma, so I should probably spend that. So, it doesn't say how much cash I have. Oh, 122. Alright, so not that much. Okay, let's see here. I should probably get a point more in strength. Close combat defense bonus. That sounds pretty good. Let's see, throwing weapons. Being able to see enemy hit points sounds useful. Willpower, this gets me, can equip Stride, increase spellbook slot. I don't need that yet, but I'll probably need it soon. Could learn a new etiquette. I don't know. I'm kind of reluctant to put my points into melee weapons before I know if unarmed is going to be better. You know, because of chi casting. I suppose I'll put a point into body to get some more hit points. And we can put another point into strength, I suppose. But nah, we'll save the 5 karma for now. We'll save it. Alright, and that's the end of the area. So, that's the end of the episode. I'll be doing 1 area per episode now. Because the last episode got to be almost an hour long, which is way, way too long. I'm aiming for about half an hour, but I don't have a timer on me, or close to me, or at all. So, you know, I gotta take this sort of on my gut feeling, which, you know, yeah. Very eloquent. Okay, I hope to see you next time, where we explore the Royale, and maybe, finally, kick some fucking ass with our new machete, and magical powers. Yeah, so long.